Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Sigma!
And today we're unboxing a new Space Marine Adventures Doomsday Countdown.
Doomsday Countdown.
10, 9, 8. Are we there yet? Is it Doomsday yet?
Is it Doomsday? I'm giving up with this.
Yes, Doomsday Countdown. It's a Space Marine Adventures, which is Games Workshop's kind of. I think they're all co-op games. I think there's 3 of them now.
Yes, because there was the Necron Vault thingy, or the two Necrons. Or
I can't remember what the middle one was. They've previously always been US releases, and we did review the first one, and we didn't review the second one. This one. It seems that it's going to be available from Game and in the US.
Yeah.
So from Barnes and Noble
and Germany and a few other places.
So it will be available in UK, which is unusual for these, along with Fireteam and Bladeborn, which is a Warcry Warhammer Underworlds hybrid. That's going to be along a little bit later due to some technical difficulties.
Yes.
But today we're talking about Doomsday Countdown. So it's a co-op game, 30 minutes it says, 12 plus. And players 1 to 3.
Players 1, yeah. I'm quite interested. It's players 1 to 3.
Means you can play solo.
Yeah, that is true. And the fact that it says it's like a 30-minute game. I mean, we roundly thrash any estimates the GW can throw. We laugh at 30 minutes.
But it'll be interesting to see. Make it an hour easy.
Exactly. Yeah. It would be interesting to see how long it does take.
Yes.
But I'm quite excited by this one, as I am with the other unboxings that we've done recently and the other games GW releasing. They're starting to look much more like Games Workshop games, but in a handy little package.
Yeah, I think anything that gets more Games Workshop games out into the more general public into the shopping centres and what have you is a good thing.
Yep.
Bring more people into the hobby.
Definitely.
And we're going to have a look under the covers of this one and see what's inside. Okay, so we've got some hex tiles, which look like I can make a dynamically built map. We'll look inside the box and see whether that's the case. You get 3 Space Marine Intercessors, which I guess are the good guys, and it's 1 to 3 players. So I'm guessing they're your 1 to 3. 7 Chaos Cultists, which are miniatures I haven't seen before, I don't think. 31 Hive City Ball tiles, so they're your hex tiles. A Doomsday Device tile. Oh, that sounds good. A rulebook, always handy. Some 6-sided dice. A 20-sided countdown dice, and then data cards for the Space Marines, some war gear cards for the Space Marines, and then data cards for the Chaos Cultists, and action cards for the Chaos Cultists, 12 of those. I guess it's going to be pre-programmed actions within the game. And there's also 16 tokens, which mysteriously doesn't say
16 tokens.
What they are. 16 tokens.
Okay.
So, so let's have a look. So the Intercessors are nice miniatures, I know that. I don't know what the Chaos Cultist miniatures are like. But should we have a look in the box?
Here we go, opening the top of the box right now. There we go.
We've got the rulebook.
Usual rulebook right on the top there, mimicking the front cover. Lots of lovely artwork around the sides, as is always the case. The Chaos Cultist on one side, and then with the Space Marine Intercessors on the other.
Yeah, they're quite nice, those Chaos Cultist miniatures, actually.
I think they came out in the Blackstone Fort. There was a Blackstone Fortress add-on that had them in. So I think they're basically they've reused them from that, which is always nice to see when GW reuse
I like
their kits.
that, because especially sometimes you don't want the thing that the original box that the kits are in. You don't want it, like we didn't want that Blackstone Fortress box, but now we've got the models, because they are nice models.
And it's handy sometimes, as we found out, that you get them from something else, you paint them, and then you get this, you go, oh, I've already got them painted, so I can immediately start playing with painted models. Not that you have to, of course. No,
that is very true. That is always handy. So the rulebook looks fairly light. We will go through how to play in a separate video.
Yep.
We won't spend too long on that. And then you get a nice cellophaned up board in there.
Board with tiles, and you can see from these, like as you said, Robin, that the tiles they seem to form like dynamic journeys through. So that'll be interesting to see how that works.
They're really nice. I like those. I like the artwork on those.
It's very nice. Yes.
I think it's even a step up from Blackstone Fortress.
Yeah, it definitely looks very nice.
bag of dice. So that's, as I said, D6s, or good chunky D6s
That's
as well.
a nice solid D6. The
And a
D6 are almost
D20.
bigger than the D20 there.
Yeah.
It's nice to see a different-sided dice in the kits from
We
GW.
always like that. Is one of the things I miss of modern GW games, is that they don't very often use
D10s or D20s or D4s.
That was one of my allures into the hobby.
Yeah.
Funny shaped dice.
Exactly. Who doesn't like a funny shaped dice?
Exactly. We've got some bases. I'm going to be really careful I take these out because they crackle
They make
evilly.
such evil noise.
We've got Doomsday Countdown card pack. Tide of Traitors. Each Chaos Cultist makes 2 move actions. We won't go through all those again. We'll show it in the playthrough video.
You can already see here they've been clever in that their packaging design, whilst this doesn't make any sense like with the stuff that's gone in there, these tiles will fit in those gaps straight away.
Yes,
So you know that you'll be able to pack it all away.
That looks like somebody's eye drop.
So
Or is it a heart?
I don't know what it is.
It'd be interesting to see what that is. But yeah, I really like, actually, in all 3 of the games, you noticed it in one of the other videos,
Yeah.
the box design is designed to put the miniatures
all
back
goes
in.
back
So
in.
I think when we lift these out, we will see that they have
sprues. You've got
they
these
have
little. I don't even quite make it out in that video because of the colour and the lighting, but you've got these gaps here with these little slots.
and they will fit the miniatures in.
Yeah.
And they're the right size for the bases.
They are.
It's just really, really nice. And I actually almost wish that you could get those for all their games.
Almost, yeah. It would be quite hard for 40k.
It would be impractical, but I almost wish it.
It would, yeah. And I mean, the sprues, they're the same ones as you get in the other boxes. So these aren't new. They are reused by GW, but they're classic quality levels. They're massively detailed and fantastically put together.
So these ones are blue and those ones are black, were they?
Grey.
So that grey. So you can just play straight away with no painting. You can easily delineate which side is which.
Yeah, they're all push fit. Don't need glue for this. So that's another plus.
Yeah, definitely. And that is Doomsday Countdown, the box.
That is the box. There's not a lot in the box, is there? But we've got tiles. So we're going to open these up and have a quick look at them. So once you unpack the very glossy card stock they've got inside the box, I do like the artwork on these.
They're really cool.
Very nice.
They're very shiny. They're going to play havoc with our lights.
They are going to, yeah. I mean, it's not quite so bad on here, or it's starting to pick it up a bit. But yes, it's very nice. You've got all of these different hexagon tiles, which have different corridor arrangements and stuff on. I'm just thinking this is very much like that Marine Scout versus Gene Stealer one, Lost Patrol.
Yeah,
it's very similar to that by the looks of it.
Can't see. Yes, that's quite good fun. That is more asymmetric. That's a different sort of game, but yes. The tiles are very similar.
Sort of tile investigation kind of building where you don't have a set board, you investigate.
Which I actually really like that type of game. I noticed some of these have got lasers on, presumably that's like a trap or something.
It's much less prep goes into a game like this. You just shuffle things up generally and it all just sort of generates as you go through the deck. So you've got these, you get wound tokens, you've got Imperial markers, you've got a deactivation code, one of them was.
One of them was deactivation codes. These are block tunnels, or seal tunnels. These are Space Marine activation tokens.
Yep.
And somewhere there's a deactivation token, which I think is a different type of thing. Here it is, to deactivating the Doomsday device, presumably.
Yeah.
Presumably you have to collect them or something.
The Doomsday device is on this tile here.
Yes, it's a separate little hex. So I presume that goes at the end, but it's probably shuffled towards the bottom of the deck somehow.
I'm guessing, you probably end up building. We haven't read the rules at all, so we're just guessing right now, so I'm going to stop doing that because there's no point in us guessing. We will show you how to play this in another video.
A separate video. So we've got a little deck of cards, got 4 card types. We've got, I'll start with these ones. These are your Space Marine data cards, and actually for a Games Workshop game there's precious little data on them. It basically has a target with 3+, which I assume is 3+ to hit, and 3 wound tokens. I assume, as there are 9 wound tokens, I assume that's 3 each.
Yep.
And once you're dead, once you've lost all those, you're dead.
Once you're dead, you're dead.
So we've got Brother Sergeant Artellus, Brother Galleon, or Galain, sorry, and Brother Cicerin, or Sycerin.
Or Cycloran. So those are the Marines. Very little information. There is a little bit at the bottom of each one, which is like Hammer of Wrath, and
they've got extra heroic bearings.
Like once during each of his activations when making a move, Galain can move into a tile that contains a single Chaos Cultist, and if he does, the Chaos Cultist is slain. So it seems like killing things is pretty easy in this game. Yep.
I don't know whether things come back once they're dead in this game. We'll find out.
We'll find out when we play.
We've got 4 data cards for the cultist. There's a champion, a specialist, a heavy, and an initiate, and they have various. They only have one stat which is 4+ for the heavy, and everybody else is 5+.
Oh.
So I guess they're not as accurate.
Again, they've got a little bit of information at the bottom.
The champion, for example, has unholy fortitude. When the champion would be slain, place a wound counter next to them instead. If there is already a wound counter next to the champion is slain. So you've got 2 lives basically.
Yep.
And the final one's Pete.
We've got 2 more sets, and these are quite different. These 2 sets. This set over here is like a list of different things that happen. So, like the Tide of Traitors, which you mentioned, which is each Chaos Cultist makes 2 move actions. There's one like take them down. Each Chaos Cultist makes 1 attack action. Closing in, each Chaos Cultist makes 1 move action.
So they're the kind of Chaos Cultist cards. They've got the Chaos symbol on the back.
Yes.
And then these ones, I guess they've got the Imperial Eagle on it, so they must be the Imperial Guides, and they're
these are like abilities or special weapons and stuff like that. It says Courage and Honor, which is place a card after a Space Marine is moved or attacked. Each surviving Space Marine can make 1 free attack, and then you get rid of the card. Well, there's other things in here like Gene-wrought healing, so you can remove a wound. But there's also things in here like blind grenades. So there's all your special one-off abilities by your Space Marines to do stuff. And I guess that one's things you pick up as you go, and this one uses to drive all the actions of the cultists, because there isn't anybody else controlling the cultists. They are sort of driven by their own deck of cards.
Yep, so there you go. That's all there is in the box. I mean, it is a simple game. It's supposed to play in 30 minutes. We will do a playthrough video at some point in the not too distant future, so do look out for that. I'm interested to see how it plays 1 player. It would be good if it was really fun, because Lost Patrol is really fun, but you can't play it on your own.
This one feels like it's easy enough that you could actually even play it with fairly young children. I know it says 12+ on the box, but I wonder how much of that is due to
that's often the components
imagery
and the components and the building of the models and stuff.
I think if you put it all together for them, I reckon even my 9-year-old would probably be all right with this, because there's very little stats on there.
Probably beat you because it's a co-op game, so we can't.
Yeah, well, I'd probably somehow lose still.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, do like and subscribe, and you can see all sorts of other new,
bells,
particularly Games Workshop games as they come out. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching.
Bye!